Only 30% of Americans who were raised Catholic are still practicing, and almost 80% of those who leave the Catholic faith do so by the age of 23. Well, there's a national organization reaching out to college students on campuses across the country and now overseas to buck this trend, win the hearts of college students, build them up in their faith, and send them out into the world. The Newman Catholic Center at the University of Massachusetts in Amherst has been hosting a group of Catholic missionaries from Focus, or Fellowship of Catholic University Students, for 3 years now. They're on the campus to assist the Newman Center chaplain and the Newman community in their evangelization efforts. Newman Center Director Father Gary Daly says the group is much needed as there are some 30,000 students at UMass. More than a third of those are Catholic.
I call it boots on the ground, that we need more boots on the ground in order to bring Jesus Christ to them and to bring them to Jesus Christ.
UMass grad student Jen McGonigal says she was introduced to Focus last year during a challenging point in her life.
I broke my arm the first week back at school, and I was feeling really frustrated, and I was pretty mad at God, actually. So I decided to come to daily Mass and pray about it, and daily Mass was not part of my usual routine. But because I went to that daily Mass, after Mass, I met Chelsea Young, a Focus missionary here, and she invited me to Bible study, and she just had this nice way about her, so I found myself, saying yes to something that I wouldn't normally say yes to, but here I am.
Recognizing the significant impact the college years have on a young person's future, Curtis Martin founded the Fellowship of Catholic University Students, starting with just 2 missionaries at Benedictine College in 1998. It's grown since then to include 137 college campuses in the United States and 4 international missions.
If we want to spread the message of the gospel as far and as wide as we possibly can, then the college campus is where it's at, especially because this is the place where the faith is made or broken.
Jen McGonigal's arm did heal, and she says her faith has gotten stronger as well, as has the faith of many of the students on campus.
Our mass attendance is larger. I have told my brother priests on a number of occasions that this is the place where I've heard the most confessions. The number of confessions here is just innumerable. On Saturday afternoon at 3:30, sometimes it's very difficult to get us out of the confessional by the 4:30 Mass.
Focus missionaries have spread the gospel message to tens of thousands of college students through on-campus outreach, Bible studies, discipleship, mission trips, and national conferences. Members of the men's fraternity, Theta Chi, right next door to the Newman Center, spend a lot of time at the Newman Center, studying, attending Mass on the weekends, and several of the fraternity brothers were recently invited to a special Lenten program run by Focus missionary David Cups.
Yeah, we have a Bible study here with the Newman Center. Dave Cups runs it. We have a section for the younger sophomore, freshman guys, and then he runs another one with the older guys. And it's just a great way to come, take a break from everything.
And who God is, the fact that he existed before time, is outside of time, is the be-all and end-all, basically.
We talk about how we can grow as Catholics and as a brotherhood. Dave talked about how we can take the stuff that we learned from in the Bible study and apply it to the fraternity of how to grow closer with one another and how to grow as one.
And Cup says sometimes all it takes for college students to become more involved and grow in their faith life is an invitation.
If you look at Scripture, when Jesus called his disciples, it was a personal invitation. And there was something about that invitation that must have been extremely powerful, because with like a couple words, come follow me, I'll make you fishers of men, they abandoned their whole life, right? They left their boats, their families, and they followed Jesus just from that invitation. So that's the idea that we in Focus have is, that personal invitation means a lot.